good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're at and wherever you're from. And welcome back to Namaste Evolution. If you've never been here before, we like to discuss spirituality, personal growth and improvement, enlightenment, spiritual healing, life lessons and goals, and much, much more. If you've stumbled here for a reason. You're in a safe space. Allow yourself to relax and be a part of the family. But first things first, grab yourself a drink, a snack, and an open mind, and let's jump right in. Today, we're diving into a topic that touches each and every single one of us. How to deal with stress. In an often fast-paced, chaotic, wild, crazy world that we live in, stress can and will creep into our lives like a little slithery snake, like an unwelcome guest, causing turbulence in our minds and within our bodies. But remember, you, yes you, hold the power to transform that stress into something beautiful. Strength. We're going to journey together through the struggles, through the tribulations that we face, and discover powerful tools to overcome them. Tip number 1. Understanding stress. What is it? Who is it? Is it a person, place, thing? Stress is a natural response to life's demands, but chaotic stress, negative stress, can be harmful. There's also good stress. The bad stress or the chaotic stress affects not only our mental state, but also our physical well-being. Recognizing when stress is becoming chronic and detrimental and damaging to us can be challenging. Overcoming this involves practicing that self-awareness, being aware of outside and external or even internal sources that are causing you stress. Tip number 2, the physical toll. Stress can manifest physically, leading to symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, and fatigue. You ever feel like your shoulders are heavy, or sometimes your head just feels a little bit heavier than it usually does? You ever feel like you got that pain right in between the back of your shoulders? Yeah, that's stress. It's like a pressure cooker. It adds a little bit each and every day, and if you don't recognize it, once there's so much stress and so much pressure in that pressure cooker, well, you already know what happens then. It can also weaken our immune systems, making us more susceptible to illnesses. Have you realized you've gotten sick for no reason when there's no, pandemic going on for no reason? Managing physical symptoms of stress can be daunting. Overcoming this involves self-care, regular exercise, deep breathing or breathing exercises, and throw in a little bit of meditation in there. Take care of yourself. Tip number 3, emotional roller coaster. Stress often comes with a roller coaster of emotions, including, but not limited to, anxiety, irritability, and even depression. Have you noticed yourself blowing up on trivial things when someone says or does something that usually isn't a problem, but today it is? Yeah. These emotional struggles can affect our relationships and overall well-being. Acknowledging and communicating our emotional state can be difficult. However, overcoming this requires vulnerability and seeking support when you need it. Your friends and family and loved ones are there to support you. Please don't be afraid to reach out. often they've probably been through something that you're going through right now. Not saying they're going to hold your hand and carry you through it. They can, I'm sure they will, if you ask for it. But maybe they can just shed a little bit of light and share a little bit of their experience, and you can grow together. Tip number 4, my favorite: coping strategies. Healthy coping is essential for managing stress. These can include mindfulness, meditation, journaling, doing some of your hobbies, sports. I mean, the list can go on. Be imaginative. Anything that you enjoy doing, anything that you have a good time doing or can share doing with others having a good time, will help with your coping strategies. Finding the right coping strategy, though, that resonates with you can be challenging. Practice that insightfulness. Know yourself. Know what works for you, because what works for me might not work for you. And that's okay, because you're you and I'm me. We have to find what works for us. Overcoming this involves patience and sometimes experimentation. Try it till something sticks. Tip number 5, seeking support. It is important to remember that you do not have to face stress alone. Please seek support from your friends, families, or even a therapist if you don't feel comfortable sharing your personal problems with your friends or family. Can be invaluable. The stigma around seeking help for stress can be a barrier. Remember, you are not weak for asking for help. You are not being a burden asking for help. This shows strength, in my opinion. For one, recognizing your problems and also doing something about it. It's a 2-step process. Overcoming this involves recognizing that seeking help is a sign of strength. Dealing with stress is an ongoing journey, and it's important to be kind to yourself and others along the way. To overcome these struggles, we want to practice self-awareness. Recognize the signs of chronic stress in your life. Self-care. Prioritize self-care practices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Communication. Openly communicate your feelings and seek support from your loved ones. Experimentation. Be open to trying different stress management techniques until you find the one that works for you. And seeking help. Remember, seeking help and seeking professional help is a courageous step in managing stress. Stress may be a constant companion in our lives, but it doesn't have to be a destructive force. By understanding stress, acknowledging its physical and emotional toll, embracing healthy coping strategies, and seeking support, you can transform your stress into a catalyst for personal growth and personal resilience. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again for joining us today at Namaste Evolution. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button with that little notification bell. When you like, share, subscribe, and comment on the videos, it lets me know that you're engaged, and maybe I'm making a powerful and impactful point that I can further elaborate on in the future, or even share our experiences and talk about them in the comment section. Thank you guys again. Namaste, and have a blessed day.